Content warning: this article discusses disordered eating, mental health issues and substance abuse. Demi Lovato, who now goes by she/her pronouns, has revealed even more cooked details about her horrific experiences as a child star and the resulting trauma. Dear Lord, how does this keep getting worse? ICYMI, Demi Lovato is on a war path. Earlier this month she released her highly anticipated pop-punk album HOLY FVCK, which explored the rage and hurt she felt due to years of abuse, trauma and mental health issues at the hands of her management, relationships, and celebrity life as a whole. Now, she's spilled even more info about her stardom on the Call Her Daddy podcast, and to put it simply, it's fucked up. Let's get into it. Demi Lovato's team expected her to stay thin. Demi said her team was very strict about image regulation and part of that was requiring her to stay skinny. For someone in recovery for an eating disorder, that's so dangerous, she said on the podcast. Her team's efforts to control her eating and weight exacerbated her mental health issues and led to a bulimia relapse as recently as 2016 to 2018. Demi was once barricaded into her hotel room, so she didn't have access to food. Obviously all this control was messed up, but Demi said it got much worse after one specific unnamed individual joined her team. She said food and snacks were removed from her hotel room, and after she admitted to binging and purging, all phones were removed, so she couldn't order room service. After one instance where she snuck out to binge, Demi's team actually barricaded her into her room. My security guard walked by my room, or was made aware, that they had barricaded me into my hotel room, she said. They put furniture outside of my door, so that I couldn't get out, sneak out and eat, if I wanted to. Demi Lovato's purchases were monitored to make sure she wasn't buying sweets. Demi said her chef confided that her team was monitoring her bank statements to see if she was buying cookies and pastries along with her coffees from Starbucks. And when they found out he told her, they convinced Demi to fire him. Demi was told she wasn't sick enough, even after she vomited blood. If you thought none of this could get any worse, it can. Demi recounted the way a man on her team reacted when she vomited blood after purging. This was in, 2017, and this person looked at me and said, "You're not sick enough," she said. And I think that was his way of saying, "No, you're not going back to treatment, because if you do, this will look bad on me." And so I didn't go back into treatment. And less than a year later, I ended up overdosing. Demi used drugs to get away from her toxic team. Demi might not have understood the full extent of the abuse she was enduring, but one thing she did know was that she wanted out. "My way of blowing everything up was relapsing on drugs and alcohol," Demi revealed in the interview. "Because they always said if you use, you're out. And I was like, time to get out, bye. I just put all of my trust and faith into people around me that didn't have my best interest at heart." She's now teaming up with other child stars for a new project. After all that, Demi Lovato is determined to expose the celebrity industry for how detrimental it really is. Call Her Daddy podcast host Alex Cooper asked Demi if she'd spoken to other Disney stars about their experiences too. "I think over the years we've talked about it for sure, but I do have a project in the works where I want to talk to some of those people about their experiences," she said, adding that she plans to other child stars as well. Honestly, go off Queen. Expose them. You can listen to the full interview here. If you need support, give Butterfly Foundation a call on 1800 33 46 73 or chat online. If you are in distress, please call Lifeline on 13 11 14 or chat online. Under 25? You can reach Kids Helpline at 1855 1800 or chat online.